What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Garbear Fitness. Today I am going to be discussing some topics on developing and training your chest the right way and different key tips on two exercises as far as making sure your form is right, you're making sure you're grounded and everything, and contracting your chest, because that's very important. And one thing I mentioned on some of my other videos, like with calves and stuff like that, is trying to flex the muscle before you're actually pushing it into work. That's one thing I actually will show you guys in the gym today. It is really early right now. It's like 5 a.m. and I'm tired as all hell, so excuse me if I sound very winded in these videos, but the two exercises I've talked about were the flat bench and the chest press. I think it was no, it wasn't incline, it was a regular chest press I'll be doing today. And yeah, I guess we'll get started with that. But anyway, a little bit of talk about this week. Today my diet was like totally fucked. I ordered like a cheese pizza to try and catch up from calories that I tried backloading from yesterday. And for some reason, every time I eat pizza for a cheat meal, after like 2 or 3 slices, I have to go to sleep. Which, I mean, there's scientific reasons why you always go to sleep after like meals that are very large. But it's always pizza, and I need to remember that if I have stuff to do in a day, I need to not eat pizza that day because I'm going to go to fucking sleep. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys these two exercises, and I hope this video is very informative to you. So let's get started. Alright guys, so for the first chest exercise we're doing today, I'm going to be working on the bench. One of my friends is going to be filming me, so I'm just vlogging this part. But I'm going to talk about a couple components you guys need to know when training chest, on how to get your chest to develop properly. So the first thing is, a lot of time when people begin, whether dumbbells or bench, they're going to try and keep their arms out at a 90-degree angle up here. And the problem with that is that you're putting a lot of torque on your shoulders when you're chest pressing this way. Like, you can even feel it too when, like, if you're chest pressing and you feel everything up in your shoulder joint, like I can feel mine like clicking right now, and it hurts. You're not doing it right. So usually what you're going to want to do is tuck it at a 45-degree angle. So just imagine this is 90, just tuck it in halfway, and you're going to press out that way. And you are going to start feeling your chest more a lot. The higher your arm is up, the more you're going to feel it in your delt cap and your shoulder joint as well. And that goes for the bench and for the dumbbells as well. Actually, any chest exercise, you're going to want to do that too. And if you have your arm farther in than 45 degrees, you're going to start feeling it a lot more in your triceps. And it's pretty interesting how the body works when you have different, different ranges of motions for exercises. So remember, guys, always keep your arms at a 45-degree angle, and that's where you're going to push up with your chest. Now, next thing is, the most important thing here is to drive your body into the ground to find your placement first, because when you don't have a placement, especially when you're benching and you're doing compound exercises, it's a great way for the weight to be unstable, you to get injured, for the weight to fall off, something like that happening. So definitely find your placement first, dig your legs into the ground, kind of imagine your body as one unit. And always have a strong start when you're coming off with the bench. And that's one thing I always focus on and mention in my deadlift and squat videos, is always having a strong start. And that's strong start when picking up off the rack. The next thing I would suggest to do, which to me I think is the most important tip, is when training chest, is something I learned over time, is when you're pushing the movement, you want to think about the chest doing the entire exercise. So for me, I'm probably going to have my shirt off for this too, but for me, like when I chest press, I contract my chest at the base and then squeeze it up, versus kind of just pressing it and trying to get the squeeze at the top. And you'll actually feel it, like my chest burns out very quickly at a lot of lighter weights than it used to. My chest has developed a lot more over time. So that's probably my biggest tip, guys, and that's one thing I wanted to focus on in this video, is don't think about your arms moving the weight. You want to focus on the chest doing everything, and you want to contract it before you even get started on the exercise. So I'm going to show you guys a set that's wrong, and then I'm going to show you guys a set that's right. And I want you guys to focus, because it's very minimal to see it, but you will feel a big difference. That shit's so fucking uncomfortable, man. Wrong way to do it. I felt a lot of torque on my shoulders. It's also had a weak start, and I don't know if you can see it, but in this video, you're gonna see the comparison and the chest contraction. And again, guys, you don't wanna focus on your shoulders and arms when they're working. You're gonna think of the muscle that you're training during all the exercises and work. Whew. Remember, guys, strong start. See my arms, guys, 45 degrees angle the whole time. Alright. Now, despite the weight being heavier than my last set, I personally don't use a lot of weight to train my chest. It's just because the quality of the way I train my chest now is a lot more than it used to be, so I don't always have to go as heavy, but I just always make sure I go very intense when doing it, and my form is always correct. So let's go into the next exercise, guys. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're going to be training the wrong way. And it's the same thing on the other exercise, guys. Like when you're starting out with this, you never want to try and have your shoulders farther away from your body, because your joint's going to be doing the entire lift, like the entire start, or as we call it, the entire launch. And you don't want your arms too far away from your body, because again, it's going to put too much emphasis on your shoulder joints, and you don't want to mess those up, because a lot of times people doing any kind of chest exercise, they always mess those up a lot. So again, I'm going to show you guys the wrong way, and then I'm going to show you guys the right way. And right now, guys, I feel everything in my shoulders. If you look, you can see my front delt contracting probably about as much as my chest is right now. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys the right way. So when you're doing this, you always want to have your arms slightly tucked in back here. I always make sure my chest is flared out, almost like you're kind of trying to do like a lat spread, just your arms aren't on your waist. And you're going to start strong. Whew. See the difference between the chest contraction there? Burns like hell. So guys, those were the two exercises I chose today, and I hope you guys learned as much as you could from them. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, my Instagram's @WatsonAlexander. Would love to hear feedback. And if there's anything that even I can improve on, I would love to hear it. Garbear Fitness checking out, guys. Stay shredded and keep learning and keep getting them thick tits. Ooh, I'm trying to flex my biceps. See, that's how you know I'm exhausted right now. Hua hua.